Hi, Capricorn. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for October 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to give you a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in October and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign, and if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Taramuka Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Capricorn, now on to your October 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Capricorn, is the Empress. And the Empress is a maternal figure that's either crossed over to the other side, watching you and guiding you, or it could be a strong maternal figure in the living. Your mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, or someone like a mother figure to you. This could even be you. You could be the Empress. This could indicate the birth of a business, project, plan, idea, or a birth of a child. Some of you have a mother who is going through a lot of changes, shifting and changing in regard to your mother for some of you. They could be trying to be protective of themselves by not letting you know certain things that are going on with them. It could be medical issues, or they could be feeling depressed or having some other kind of problem going on, and they may be protecting, either protecting you from the knowledge, or I feel in most cases they're trying to be protective of themselves by keeping it to themselves. There could be some wild things going on in their life where some things are have gotten really out of hand. It could be their property, maybe the place where they live, things have gotten really overgrown and need to be taken care of. It could be in their environment. There could be too much clutter or too many things breaking down and not going right. This could also be, again, like I said, to do with their health. You could be embarking on a new journey of discovery about your mother or with your mother. You could be finding out all kinds of interesting news or information about your mother's upbringing, what makes your mother tick, why she thinks the way she does, or why she thought the way she did if she's not in the living. This could also be, if she is in the living, you may be getting ready to go on some kind of trip or journey with your mother. Some of you Capricorns are going down the road where you want to become a mother. Some of you may be thinking of starting a family. And you're going to get really entrenched in your ideas about what makes you tick. What's important to you? Where do your feelings lie? You could also be getting worked up over things to do with your mother if you feel that people have been insensitive to your mother, like not caring enough about her welfare. If she's in a nursing home, you may feel like she's not getting treated properly, or could be in a family situation where you feel like other people in the family aren't looking after your mother's best interests, or they don't care enough about her. You could be having those kind of feelings. So for many of you, this is circling around your mother. Some of you, you may have some wild things going on in your own life where you feel like you got to get a handle on some things that are going on. Maybe people are really acting out at your job, or your bosses are being your boss or bosses are being unreasonable, or love partners are acting haywire or unreasonable. So you could have some things going kind of haywire in your own life. Now, the card you have next is the Hermit. There was another sign that got the Hermit. I forget which one. I didn't write that down, but hold on. Okay, I just looked it up so I could tell you. I haven't done all the signs yet, but the other sign that got it so far is Gemini. So the Hermit is your spirit guides lighting the way, showing you the path to go, giving you guidance. You could also be the Hermit, where you're taking a step back and getting a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but you are still being guided by your spirit guides. There's a lot of things my guides are telling me that Capricorns are going to have to adjust to in October. And for some of you, it's things that are being perpetuated by other people, where it has a lot to do with information, like stories that are being perpetrated, like what's true, what's not true. This could be within your own personal life. It could also be on the world stage. And you could feel confused, like, what's got me confused is, people say one thing, but then they do the other. So you may feel like people's words and actions are not meeting up. And for many of you, it will be on the world stage you feel that way. For others of you, it could be happening in your personal life. And for some of you Capricorns, it could be in both areas. You're going to have to learn, or one of the things you're learning is how to navigate propaganda. Where's the propaganda being perpetrated? Who's doing it? You have to ask yourself this, Capricorn. I can't answer that for you. For some of you, it's going to be your own personal life. For some of you, it's going to be out in the world. Again, this is a general reading, so I'm not privately reading you here to tell you exactly where this propaganda is coming from. But you're going to have really strong intuition, and you're really going to be able to know what's right and what's wrong, what's legitimate and what is not. You're going to be able to tell that. And you're going to be very, very aware of what to say and what not to say to the people around you. You're going to be really cautious and really on point. Like, you're going to know other people's viewpoints and agendas, and you're going to know, oh man, if I say this, it's going to open up a can of worms and I'm going to have to deal with all kinds of backlash I don't want to hear about. So you're going to be really hyper vigilant about what you say and what not to say in October. But I do feel like you're going to feel protected. And I feel some of you, you're going to feel like your spirit guides are protecting you. And for some of you, you may feel it's like a deceased loved one protecting you. And for some of you, a deceased loved one to you has become one of your guides. And you are being protected. So the next card you have in your reading is the Eight of Swords, which is being trapped and bound to and feeling trapped in an emotional prison or trapped in some kind of circumstance or situation. So the other sign that got Eight of Swords was Cancer. Now, I haven't done all the signs so far, but Cancer and Capricorn got Eight of Swords. You may have some kind of puzzlement about where you belong. And this could be wondering where you belong in the world, like, do I live in this country or that country? Do I live in this state or that state, or this province or that province, or where you belong in your friendship circles or groups. It could also be, for some of you, where you belong with your work or career, which is actually what I feel is the most strongest. You could be questioning, if you're a working Capricorn, you could be questioning whether you're in the right workplace or the right career. there could be something that you're trying to get, like an accreditation, an accommodation, a promotion, some kind of verification, but it could be stopped or blocked from you being able to do it. And it could involve taking some kind of training, upgrade of classes or test, but they may not be offering it in October, or they're changing something about it, so there's more requirements now that's blocking you from doing it, or delaying you from being able to do that. I hear that Capricorns are going to be skeptical about how things are being run. Where are you skeptical about how things are being run? Is it the government? Is it in the government? Is it out in the world? Is it your place of business where you work? Is it the company you work for? You're skeptical about how something's being run. Maybe it's a business you do business with. If you own your own business, maybe you're doing business with a person or a company and you're skeptical about how they're running their business. Only you can answer that, Capricorn. What are you skeptical about? How something's being run? I don't know, but I see you being skeptical about it. You're definitely feeling like you need to keep things to yourself. I'm getting that again. I got it in the Hermit. I'm getting it here again, like where you don't want people to necessarily know your thoughts or your beliefs or where you stand on certain issues or laws or whatever. Like you definitely, and this could, I don't feel this is a good feeling for you. I'm not going to lie. I feel like you feel trapped by it. You are trapped in this card. So you could feel imprisoned by the fact that you feel unable to share your truths or beliefs or opinions. So if you would like to get more messages and predictions from my spirit guides for the month of October 2022, like an expansion, a continuation or an expansion of this reading, you can access those videos that I post on my Vimeo on-demand pages. If you see the words down below that say more and you click on that, you'll see the most recent video series I've recorded for Vimeo, the psychic crystal readings for October 2022. That link will be there. You click on that and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. Or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com, go to the videos page. You scroll down that page, you'll see different video series. This one will probably be right at the top, if not the first or the second series. You just click on the zodiac sign you want under that heading, whether you want to click on your sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, or somebody else you love and care about sign. You click on that, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. So now on to card number 4 for October 2022. You have another, like, look, you have like 2 trapped cards here, like feeling trapped. So 2 of Swords is a block, a stop, or a stalemate, which did actually come up in the card. You may feel like something is blocked or stopped from you to pursue, especially, like I said, like some kind of verification, accreditation, or a program or something you want to do. You may feel blocked. This could be a block, a stop, or a stalemate. It could be you protecting yourself, being protective of yourself, which also came up in this card, and came up in the Hermit as well. This could also be there's some things that are unknown. You could have difficulty in making some kind of decision or choice, and there is emotions tied up here with that. I feel like there's something like you need and want to know more. You want more information. And you may feel like, I'm really trying to get my ducks in a row. I'm really trying to get things in place and set things in place and get things in order so I can move forward in something, but it's eluding you. It's being stopped or blocked. You may be really finding that you have to go within and find ways to do things in a different path or taking a different course of action than you thought you were going to. You may feel like, okay, I was going to go A, B, C, D, and that was going to get me through and get things done. But now with these blocks and stops, now I've got to revise my thinking and revise my plans. And now I have to come up with a new way to get to reach my goal or aims that I'm trying to do. So you may have to go within and do a lot of, mental gymnastics to figure out another way to get your desires met. You may also find you could experience some resistance from people when you're trying to change things. Like if you have kids, could even be grown kids, but it could be little kids. And you're like, okay, we're going to change the way we do things. And they could be posing resistance. Now they don't want to do things differently. You could feel that way. You could feel like, okay, things need to go about in a different way. And you could be resisting it yourself. This could be other people you work with, your employees. You could be like, okay, we're going to do things in this whole new way of operation. And they could be not wanting to go along with the program. They could find it difficult. But you're going to get insights, information, clues, hints, and things along the way, especially in your dreams. So I highly recommend Capricorns take note of your dreams in the month of October, because answers and solutions are going to come to you, and they're coming to you from your spirit guides or deceased loved ones, or both in October. You're going to get the answers, and like hints and clues and solutions are going to come to you in your dreams. So the last card you have in your reading for October of 2022 is the Sun. And the Sun is the spotlight being on you, success in the material world. It could be joy, happiness, exuberance. A child could be born. There could be love happening. Some of you are graduating. You're moving up in the world. You could be getting a higher position, a pay raise. You could be moving up spiritually. You could be graduating from one grade to another, from one level of something to another level. Some of you are going to invest in something that will really pay off. Maybe you already invested in it and the investment pays off for you now in October, or you invest in it in October and eventually it will pay off for you in the future. Some of you Capricorns are going to find out that you or your partner are pregnant. Again, I go back to this card. Your cards are really intertwined this month. Sometimes I see that more than others, but you in particular, Capricorn, I see it a lot in your reading. You're definitely getting invigorated. You feel like you want to do more things. You may want to spend more time outside. You may want to go on like short day trips. You may feel really invigorated and motivated to do things in your house, like I'm going to paint this room. I'm going to change the blinds and shades or curtains. I'm going to clean everything out. I'm going to get rid of everything and anything I don't use anymore. I want to hire people to, resod my yard and do new landscaping, or put pavers in my driveway, or whatever it is. But a lot of the things you're going to do yourself. You're going to get motivated to do things yourself, or you're going to get motivated to hire the right people to do the jobs that you're unable to do. You're going to be looking like $1 million. I'm not saying, Capricorn, you weren't looking good before, but you're going to be really looking extra special in October, and I feel going forward for the next few months. You're going to be like a sight to behold, especially if you do something different with your hair. If you dye your hair a different color, or you change the style, or you do both, I get you receiving a lot of compliments. You're going to get a lot of attention. It's going to be very becoming for you. Anything you do to your personal appearance in the month of October is going to actually enhance. Maybe you're going to want to get colored contacts or something. I don't know what you're doing, changing your wardrobe. But whatever you do, you're going to be looking really good and attracting a lot of attention. Some of you are going to make a strong commitment to somebody or a new commitment to somebody. It could be getting engaged. It could be getting married. It could be somebody you meet and you're going to make a commitment of, okay, let's be a serious couple, a serious monogamous couple. You can make that kind of commitment, or living together. So you have to see how it plays out. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Capricorns to work with, use, or wear in the month of October 2022. I feel like I haven't seen this crystal for a while. Clear quartz. Clear quartz enhances psychic ability and aids in concentration. And clear quartz also unlocks memory. It stimulates the immune system and brings the body back into balance. Clear quartz also harmonizes the chakras and aligns the subtle bodies. That's what I use when I do my crystal readings. This is a clear quartz, just like this one is. It's definitely going to plug you in and put you in touch with your spirit guides, which came up in a couple different cards here for you. It's going to help alleviate stress and pressure, especially cranial. That's what my guides say. So if you're prone to headaches, migraine headaches, sinus pressure, or any kind of pressure on your brain or your head in some way, it's going to help alleviate that pressure or stress. It's going to help you with your motivation and help you where you have to or need to be or are feeling to be task-oriented. So if you have a lot to do at work, you get a lot on your plate where bosses give you a lot of work to do, or you have a lot on your plate to do in your home environment, or a combination of both, wearing clear quartz or, putting it on your third eye chakra or your throat chakra or your heart chakra when you're resting or meditating or wearing it, it's going to help you with your motivation and your energy. It's going to help boost it. It's going to help you. It's like almost like a cup of coffee, a couple cups of coffee to help you on your way, like some caffeine for you. It's going to come in through the clear quartz. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you would like to get and see more content like this and help this channel grow. And make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you'll get notified when I upload videos here to YouTube. And if you find my spirit guides messages and predictions helpful and informative and entertaining, you may want to consider getting some of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I use a variety of divination tools focusing on very specific topics. My most recently recorded video series, I always post the link down below in the description box in the Show More section under these videos. I'm just going to mention a few of the most recent video series I've recorded that you might be interested in getting. Is my Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022 going into 2023. There's a lot of information there. I did 4 tarot cards, 1 animal totem card, and a gemstone crystal in those readings. Any problems that have been about purchasing those videos, Vimeo has been notified 5 times, and they are working on fixing it if you've had trouble purchasing that particular video series using PayPal. But give it a try. I think they fixed it now. My Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot readings for 2022, 2023. There's 7 cards in those readings. Lots and lots of predictions and information in them. They are the most one of the most purchased video series I record, so you may want to check them out. Also, don't forget my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for October 2022. They're like a continuation of the tarot readings I do here at the beginning of the month. I then stop the videos, look into the crystal, and continue to give you more psychic predictions and messages. So you might want to get those readings. Also, my career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings, those predictions went out 12 to 18 months. They were recorded and posted on Vimeo in April of 2022, and they go through until the end of October 2023. That's a whole other year from now, so you may want to check those out. Don't forget my What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 psychic tarot and oracle card readings, and also my Saturn in Aquarius psychic tarot and crystal readings. Those predictions go from December of 2020 until and through March of 2023. So you still got a lot of time left in those predictions. If you would like to make a donation to this channel and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link and it's connected to PayPal. And a big thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me and it does help a lot. So thank you so very much for that. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here in a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and also on my YouTube community page. I do use tarot cards, oracle cards, and my crystal, and I write about 5 paragraphs long of messages and predictions. Many people find they resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you as well, so I hope you'll decide to check those out. And please know, here's another note. I've said this in every video probably for months and months and months. I am not contacting anybody in the comments section or on any social media platform to see if they want a reading from me. If somebody's doing that, it's a fraudulent account and you need to block them and report them. I have blocked them and reported them, and even when I report them, they don't seem to get taken down. So just know I am aware that they're doing it. They're doing this to many astrologers, psychics, and tarot readers. It's happening all over the place. So don't fall victim to that. I only work from my wait list and my cancellations list. The wait list is closed in 2018, but my cancellations list, I'm still accepting people on that. And to find out how to get on the cancellations list, you have to go to my website, theluckymermaid.com, and go to the scheduling page. I'm only able to do a few private readings a month. So if you want to get on this list, you're not going to get read quickly. So please know I'm still doing private readings, but I can only do a few a month. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing month of October. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.